Hey everyone. Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into how to master tank driving in Multicrew Tank Combat 4. Following the success of our missile guide, we'll focus on essential driving skills. Let's get started. Let's start with the basics. First, you need to toggle the engine on using your mouse. Make sure the engine is running before you begin moving. Once the engine is on, use the Q for Quebec and E for Echo keys to shift between different gears. This is crucial for adjusting your speed and maneuverability. With the engine running and gears set, you can control the tank's movement. Use the W for Whiskey key to move forward or backward depending on what gear you are in. To turn, use the A for Alpha and D for Delta keys. Mastering these controls will help you navigate the battlefield effectively. Keep an eye on the RPM gauge to know when to shift gears. Shifting at higher RPMs will give you better speed going into the next gear, while lower RPMs help conserve power for tighter maneuvers and also create a smooth transition when shifting down. Occasionally, you might encounter a glitch where the tank doesn't respond to the throttle. If this happens, simply jump out of the driver's seat and then jump back in. This should reset the controls and get you back in action. Now, let's get into some advanced maneuvers. One technique is weaving. Moving in a zigzag pattern makes you a harder target. Combine this with using terrain for cover. Drive behind a hill to avoid enemy fire while preparing your next move. Another crucial tactic is flanking. Instead of approaching directly, use terrain to maneuver around the enemy's side. This allows you to hit enemies from unexpected angles and gain the upper hand. In some vehicles, side or rear shots are the only way to defeat an enemy vehicle. Here are a few pro tips to enhance your driving skills. After firing, quickly reverse back into cover. This helps you avoid counterattacks. Also, use terrain elevation, peek over hills to fire and then retreat quickly to minimize exposure. Lastly, always use terrain to your advantage. Position yourself behind cover and only expose your tank when necessary. This defensive approach will improve your overall survivability and effectiveness in combat. That wraps up our guide on mastering tank driving in Multicrew Tank Combat 4. Practice these techniques to enhance your gameplay. If you found this video helpful, hit that like button and subscribe for more tank tips. Stay tuned for our next video on weapon loadouts.